I moved here blind, and it was this kind of huge gamble. I remember driving from Steamboat to Seattle, and that whole drive, I was questioning this decision that I had made. Like, oh my God, like, what am I doing? I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. What is this place even like? What can I expect? But I put my car on a barge in Seattle and I flew up to Anchorage, and it's been amazing. It's been terrific. And I've kind of never looked back since.
Just kind of found your tribe up here, huh?
Yeah. And I would say anytime you move to a new place, it usually takes a little bit of time to get adjusted and get settled. But there were so many things that I grew to love about being up here. I'd say it started, so I was working for the newspaper, but I also started working part-time at an outdoor retailer here. And through that second job, which I kind of took because I was really bored, and I had so much free time and I didn't know anybody. But through that job, I got to meet other people and people closer to my age. And they, everyone here loves to be outside. So through that, I sort of got to start hiking and getting to know some of the trails around South Central Alaska a bit more. And I hadn't really been much of a hiker, really any kind of a hiker, before I moved here. And once I started, I felt so free and so much more like myself that I just kind of never stopped.
Man, that's awesome. I mean, I'm glad you said that pretty much everybody up here is into just those outdoor activities, because, I mean, as long as you kind of have, kind of have that shared interest with a lot of people, you're pretty much in the club when you get here.
Yeah, and there's such a range of outdoor activity too, beyond just hiking. Just hiking. You can dial up hiking to a 12 on a scale of 1 to 10 if you really want to get real vertical with it. But there's such a wide range of things that people who love being outside can do here. Hiking, climbing, fishing, kayaking, and there's a lot to do even year round. And I've found that the best thing is to have a contingency plan or a contingency activity. So say the skiing is not great at this time, then there might be ice climbing in winter, or there might be fat biking, or snowshoeing. Yeah, there's so much to do.
Yeah. So for people in Texas who might be listening to this, explain to them what ice climbing is.
It is something kind of terrifying at first, and maybe always. But you put on crampons, you strap crampons onto your shoes, and crampons are maybe made of aluminum or steel, but they're very sharp, very pointy, and you rely on the front points of those crampons to help you climb up the ice. So you have crampons on your feet and you have ice tools or ice axes in your hands. Hopefully you're on a rope, especially if you're new, and you just try to climb up something pretty vertical and do your best and hope that your climbing partner is going to catch you when you fall, which they should. But I would say, disclaimer, safety disclaimer. If you're going to ice climb, make sure you do it in a safe place with people who know what they're doing, especially if you're just starting out.